holds a BSc in agriculture. So he's traveling and meeting new people. We'd like to quickly announce to us that indifference and pay compliment to the national color. Gentlemen, the adjunct for this national parade today is Siwan Agada Agnes. She is single, she holds a BSc Peace and Conflict Management. Her hobbies are cooking, travel. His DSc, Sobo Achibose Charles. Charles is single, holds a BSc Mass Communication.
In the Committee of Security Agency. This day, I wish to inaugurate you to the benefit of Nigeria, to the benefit of Nigerians, to be the pride of Nigeria, and of course, to be the flagship agency in Nigeria. Please go, make us proud. We're with you. We'll support you all the way. God bless you. Recognize you, especially, as I said, we are only as strong as our weakest link. Thank you for not giving us a weak link. Thank you for being there. Thank you for making Nigeria proud. Thank you for who you are. I want to let you know on behalf of the President, we appreciate your sacrifices. We can't thank you enough. We will never thank you enough because we will always owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you very much. And of course, the media, before you will say something, I want to thank you. Say there's a proverb in Yoruba, there's a way to go make you eat better food when you cook food and you know. Media, and you know. So I want to thank you for coming. And of course, I bring you great compliments from the President, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. On this auspicious occasion, I want you to know that the President appreciates all efforts by our men in uniform. The NSCDC has gone through a lot of transformational strides, and I also want to thank the CG for wonderful initiatives and for standing up to making sure that the mandate of this noble organization is well maintained and sustained. Thank you very much, and may God continue to bless you. Let me say very clearly, it's not business as usual. This is the era of business unusual. When you talk about renewed hope is not about continuing in old traditions and norms. Renewed hope is about disrupting abnormal situation to create a normal situation. And it's also disrupting the not too good normal situation to create a good situation. Let me say this very clearly. NSCDC, you have a lot of work to do. And I hope you understand what I mean by a lot of work to do. And I say this without mincing words. When you go through your act, when you go through your enabling laws and laws of establishment, you have arguably, and I use the word arguably, one of the broadest, widest, and most sensitive mandates of all security agencies. But having the law is not enough. What's enough is implementing the law. I told the CG was not created to compete with the Nigerian police. Let us take note of that. The Constitution of Nigeria is very clear. I swore to defend the Constitution. And as Minister of Interior, I will not do anything against the Constitution of Nigeria. There shall be only one police force. The NSCDC, your responsibility. I believe even if you have 200, 300,000 men, you cannot cover the scope of your law. It was not a ministerial directive that you should support the fire service. If you look at Section 3 of the 2007 Amended Act of NSCDC, it's clearly written there. I only ask you to implement the law. And also, it is there when it comes to emergency situations. You are the agency, the lead security agency, to provide support and succor in national emergencies. It's the law. And when you look at the law, even protecting not just oil infrastructure, power infrastructure, it's there written in the law, black and white. So for me, your major responsibility at this point in time when Nigeria needs you the most, it's not for you to go after people and that are engaged in fighting. It's not for you to go and start checkpoints. It's not for you to go into already saturated areas within our security architecture. There are certain areas that police, the Nigerian police force, has covered. Please, we don't have enough men in Nigeria within the security architecture to man our population. The ones that we have, let us be efficient and let us do what we call smart policing. Your main responsibility for me as Minister of Interior is to protect my critical national assets. And I believe you were created as a specialized outfit. And I put it to you. The time for you to live up to your mandate and the dictate of your law is not tomorrow, it's now. So I want to charge the CG specially to get me a workable, implementable, and of course, a sustainable implementation plan of my security architecture in Nigeria. I need my critical infrastructure protected. For every power line that is vandalized, it's a minus for NSCDC. For every pipeline that is busted, it's a minus for NSCDC. For every telecommunication tower that is destroyed, it's a minus for the NSCDC. For any solid mineral site that is a minus for NSCDC. Let us build NSCDC into using the principle of photography. You use the positive, the negative, to develop the positive. You have a lot of work to do. And the simple truth in life is if you do not occupy your space, someone else will occupy your space. You can only occupy by virtue of efficiency. So please, I plead with you, CG, you have a lot to do. I know you've done a lot. It's a thankless job. But one thing about security is that the more you do, the more that is left to be done. You have done a lot, but you must not be tired. You must continue to do more. So in the area of security architecture, our critical assets, I want to see more. And I want you to take that place of pride. And also, last year, the Federal Executive Council also gave approval to the guard management system. We must realign guard management system. Nigerians deserve to know who their guards are. We must be able to make it more efficient. And of course, very soon, we will need to review the criteria for private guard companies. Since I became minister, I have not signed one certificate. My president, are you listening, sir? I have not signed one because I see people applying for grade A. Is it grade A, highest? And at the end of the day, they just, you look at the documents, you will know. Now, come on. Security is real deal. It's real deal. We must be able to upscale our requirements and make private guard a profession of pride that it is. So we have a lot of work to do, but I'm happy that we are not starting from sub-zero. We are not starting from zero because obviously NSCDC you've done and you've covered a lot of ground. At this juncture, I want to thank you. I want to congratulate you for this day. And I want you to know, we will not rest until we get to the summit. We will not rest until the criminals are chased out of Nigeria. And of course, until all our critical assets are protected and NSCDC becomes the ambition of any young man. I want to see that day when the fresh graduate will see NSCDC as a first priority of where he or she wants to work. That's what I want to see. And of course, your welfare, your peculiar allowance, your rent allowance. I want you to know I have summoned a board meeting for next week, Wednesday. Because I read so many things. Nobody say your CG chop the money. Your CG never chop money. I mean, maybe you know it's account balance, I don't know. But the fact is, we summoned a board meeting. It's an emergency. We will treat it as an emergency. So we deliberate on it. If we need to make our moves, where we need to source, how we need to, we will go the extra mile to get it from you. And it is important for us to know we care about your welfare. You have sleepless nights because you want us to sleep. You are not comfortable because you want us to be comfortable. And you sacrifice too much for us to ignore you. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will never ignore you. Be rest assured, renewed hope will not just be in words. Renewed hope will be in reality. And I know you love this. Renewed hope will be in your pocket will be renewed. God bless you. Thank you very much.